Colorado authorities now saying 3 people are missing and feared dead after Thursday's devastating wildfire. Fox 13's Ben Winslow is in Colorado tonight with a look at how leaders are stepping up to help communities recover from this disaster.
Colorado Governor Jared Polis and FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell toured areas hardest hit by the fire and promised help as people try to rebuild.
Just to see completely burnt out shells of vehicles, of course, entire neighborhoods with foundations of homes, obviously now all covered with snow, is somewhat surreal.
The governor, FEMA's administrator, and members of Colorado's congressional delegation saw up close the destruction of the Marshal Fire.
Just also want to say thank you to the heroic efforts of the first responders that really did such amazing work during this fire to help get people out of harm's way.
In Louisville and Superior, they're still trying to wrap their heads around it all.
It's kind of a tale of two areas. We've got some areas that were completely untouched. The places were just vaporized in some cases.
The dollar amount of damage is still being tallied, but community leaders say with more than 1,000 buildings destroyed or damaged, it's going to be massive.
All these structures have got to be just taken down to the ground and start over.
Homes in the Denver metro area are not inexpensive if you think about the structures and what things cost.
To the families who've lost everything they have, we are setting up everything that we can to help you get through what is likely to be one of, if not the most difficult periods of your lives.
Political leaders are promising federal help, including housing and money.
The first line for everybody is to go through their insurance company. What FEMA can do then is if there are uninsured damages that they have, then they can register for assistance.
To help people begin the process of rebuilding, they've set up this disaster assistance center.
There'll be technical experts that can help people understand like the FEMA process is, people who know what resources and aid is already available.
And as the community looks to rebuild, Superior's mayor is worried this could happen again.
I think as long as you have vegetation that's dry and then combine that with wind adjacent to properties, it certainly could happen again. I think we should definitely take a look at building materials and how in the rebuild we have fire in mind, because to think that another fire like this will not happen, it probably will.
Behind me is a disaster assistance center set up by FEMA and Boulder County officials. It's basically serving as a one-stop shop where people can go and try to navigate bureaucracy as they apply for assistance. In Lafayette, Colorado, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.